Hello and welcome to Club 5, episode 11 of the Pentagon Challenge on FM24. I'm Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. We'll be away to River Plate in the Copa Libertadores second round first leg. I'll then play Corinthians in Serie A away off camera and bring you back for the second leg of our Copa Libertadores second round tie against River Plate. So let's get straight into it. And the team for the first leg is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the lineup for the away leg, and it is Calderon in goal, back four of Hadic, Almeida, Koza and Fort. Claudemir behind Rodrigo and Enrique in midfield. It's Sergio on the left, Enrique on the right, Barbetta up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants them to justify recent praise that's been showered on them and put on a real show. I'm going to agree with him, so we'll point the finger and go with that option. And let's get out into the tunnel for a tunnel interview. Max misses out due to injury. How much of an absence will he be? My focus is on the players we do have available. So let's get out there and see if we can get a good result. It is a two-legged tie, of course. So the only objective away from home is to make sure that we're still in it for the return leg. And it is Mondaca with the free kick for River Plate. So 5 minutes in, they've got the first highlight. And what are they going to do? It looks like they're setting up a training ground routine. They've gone for goal. It's a bluff. And it's just gone wide. Highlight comes to an end. I'm going to demand more, I think. Because we need to get on top of them as much as we can. And not give away anything silly. As we pass the 20-minute mark. Still not had a shot that's been highlight worthy yet from us. We are now beginning to statistically edge ahead, but I've not seen any evidence of that. Although now we do have a highlight. Hadic to Rodrigo. It's played back to Almeida. Down the line for Hadic. Rodrigo to Almeida. Hadic's cross is deflected and then cleared. And Almeida is beaten to it, but Koza mops up. Plays it to Hadic. Infield is Claudemir, who bursts forward with it. Plays it out to the right for Enrique. To Fort. Over the top for Enrique. His cross. And the shot is saved. The cross is pulled back. And the follow-up shot is tipped over the crossbar for a corner, which Sergio will take. Right foot clip into the near post. Almeida, and they get it away up to the halfway line. Rodrigo wins it back and the highlight comes to an end. Now it's Enrique round the wall with the shot. He's cannoned the crossbar and the header is over the top. We are beginning to dominate the game now, but we still don't have anything to show for it. And Barbetta isn't having a fantastic game. It's not awful, but he's not having a fantastic game out there. So maybe he might be one to consider taking off. Although that said, Hector Fort and Hadic are definitely ahead of him in the queue. I'm going to say I don't like what I saw. So Hector Fort is coming off for Rasmus Carstensen. And Diego Hadic for Roberto. Let's get out there for the second half. And I think the next change is going to be Thiago Koza. And coming on for him is going to be Rodrigo Costa, I think. I've done it now anyway. Ball launched forward. And we've won the header. Enrique to Paulo Enrique. On to Claudemir. And Enrique's shot is over the top. Good effort. Now Lopez with the goal kick. Launches it. Headed up in the air. And then they've got it under control. Mondaka back to Kobalan. Now all the way back to their goalkeeper. Lopez to Simeone. The header flicked on to Capetti. Capetti. Infield for Lopez. Crossed. And Calderon with the save. And preserves the 0-0 scoreline. And it is now Hinestroza with the outswinging corner, which is headed over the crossbar. Paulo Henrique isn't playing very well. Neither is Barbetta. I think Barbetta off might be the shout for now. We'll bring on Ryan Francisco. Rodrigo's free kick, but we don't get to see it. Because, of course, I'd asked to make a sub. And the unwritten rule of Football Manager is if you do that, you don't get to see the highlight. Claudemir is going to come off. And Fuba will come on. And I think that's it. It is. So we're out of subs. 0-0 in the first leg would be a decent result. So if we can just hold on for the next 7 minutes, we'll really have something to work with in the second leg. It is Carstensen with the throw-in. Fuba to Carstensen. Fuba to Paulo Henrique. And then Rodrigo with the shot just wide. And now it's down at the other end. Pange with the throw-in. Into the box. And Mondaka finishes the chance. And it is River Plate 1. Sao Paulo 0. So we've got it all to do now. Now Lopez with the goal kick. We win the header, but we've given it away. Ball over the top is cut off by Roberto. Rodrigo to Enrique. Back to Costa. To Almeida. Roberto is given away. And then one back by Carstensen into Ryan Francisco. And Johan Lopez makes the save. We'll have a corner in stoppage time. Enrique with it. Left-footed in-swinger. Can he find a red and black shirt? Not this time, but Almeida heads it back to him. And Enrique gives the ball away. It's cleared as far as Carstensen. Fuba out to Roberto. Sergio crosses. And the shot is deflected for a corner. And it is Sergio with a right foot in-swinging corner. Headed away. And Francisco gets there, but the highlight comes to an end. And that's probably it for the first leg. It is River Plate 1, Sao Paulo 0. And I'll be back with the second leg in just a moment. Okay, well, following the first leg defeat to River Plate in Argentina, we managed a 4-3 win away from home in Serie A against Corinthians. And now it's time for the second leg. And this time we're at home to a River Plate. Team for this one: Toledo in goal, back four Hadic, Almeida, Torres and Fort. Claudemir behind Fuba and Paulo Henrique in midfield. It's Gabriel on the left, Enrique on the right, Barbetta up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is once again going down the media credit line. I think I'm going to pump the fists and tell them we're the favourites, give the fans a performance to cheer for. And let's get out there and do it. So we'll kick the match off. And as always, first 10 minutes, unless anything dramatic happens, we'll just let it pass. And it is Hadic with the throw in to Almeida. Torres holds on to it, plays it right to Hector Fort, into Enrique, to Claudemir, out to Hadic on the left, down the line for Gabriel, who finds Diego Fuba, his pullback, and the shot is blocked by Corbalan for a corner. So it's a left-footed Enrique in-swinger to the middle of the goal, headed away. And Hinestrosa has given it away, but the highlight immediately comes to an end, which is bizarre. And Barbetta isn't playing that well. I'm going to demand, in fact, I'm not going to do it yet because we've got a highlight. Enrique with a corner. And the header from Almeida is over the top. Now I'll demand more. And hopefully the next highlight will be a Sao Paulo goal and the equaliser overall. 20 minutes in, it is Martinez with the goal kick for River. In fact, it's a free kick rather than a goal kick for River Plate. And he's launched it into our half, but we've won it back. Barbetta plays it all the way back to the keeper. Toledo finds Torres. And Paulo Enrique to Enrique. It's played out to the right for Fort. Fort's cross is cut out and cleared. And they've got it on the left-hand side. Capetti played it back. And they've worked it back to Capetti again. Hinestrosa cuts inside. Hadic heads clear, but only as far as Mondaka. They've got the cross in, and Marcos Capetti has given them the lead on the night. It is Sao Paulo 0, River Plate 1. They lead by 2-0 on aggregate now. So we're going to have to go attacking. We're going to have to demand more. And we're going to have to find out what the hell is going wrong. We've picked up an injury to Barbetta, which is a long way from ideal. So I'm going to bring Francisco on. I'm also going to change Hadic, the left back. Bring on Roberto. And I'm also going to change Hector Fort as well. And bring on Joe Deere. So let's get out there. We've made 3 changes inside half an hour. So that should indicate to the lads how unhappy I am. I won't be making any half-time subs. So let's get the match back underway. I'd forgotten to press the continue button. Enrique's cross. Roberto doesn't manage to apply the finish. And now it's Joe Deere with the throw in. To Paulo Enrique. Enrique shoots and he's curled it wide. Big opportunity not taken. And it remains 2-0 on aggregate. We do deserve to be in the lead on the night. We're not. We're behind. And we cannot afford to be. So I might actually have to take Gabriel off at half time and leave myself just one sub. And in fact, that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to thrash the arms. You're much better than this. And right, Gabriel, you're coming off. Coming on, going to be Leandro. And that'll do. Right, let's get out there for the second half. Berate the lads. They've been woeful so far. We need 2 goals just to level the tie. Corbalan with the free kick. Claudemir's interception. And it's given away. Joe Deere wins it back. Torres to Claudemir. Into Diego Fuba. Leandro shoots. Leandro scores. But is he offside? We really need this to count, and it doesn't. So it remains 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. Martinez with the free kick. We've won the header. Francisco to Enrique. Pulls it back for Jodir. Diego Fuba shoots and just misses the target. I'm going to fire them up this time. We need to show something that we've not shown so far. So fire up, entire team. Claudemir back to the keeper. Almeida to Roberto. Plays it forward. It's cleared back to Roberto. Down the line for Leandro. Diego Fuba plays it back to Kai Almeida. Roberto to Leandro. Back to Claudemir. Into Leandro again. Lays it off for Roberto, who goes past his man. Feeds Leandro. Plays it into the middle. This time Francisco has it in the back of the net. And it is a goal. So it's 1-1 on the night. 2-1 on aggregate. And everything to play for. And now we've got one more sub available. And I think the sensible call is Claudemir off. And Costa on. We've got 15 minutes to find the second goal to level it on aggregate. We've done it. Kai Almeida with the header from the corner. And it is Sao Paulo 2, River Plate 1, 2-2 on aggregate. Game on. Can we complete the turnaround in 90 minutes? Leandro with the right-footed in-swinging corner. Header up in the air. Roberto to Leandro. Cuts inside. Shoots and scores. So we're dropping back to positive immediately. We lead for the first time in the tie with less than 10 minutes of it left. So very, very good turnaround. It's 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. And now I think I need to drop some praise. So I've done that. We've got 5 minutes of stoppage time to survive. Players are absolutely shattered. But we are moments away from having done it. There's the full-time whistle. Sao Paulo 3, River Plate 1. And it's 3-2 on aggregate. We're through to the next round. And I'll be back to tell you what's coming up on the next episode in just a moment. Okay, before we have a look at the fixtures and what's coming up on the next episode, let's take a very quick look at the Brasileirão Açaí Serie A table. As you can see, 21 games gone, 19 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. We are on 58 points, 3 clear of nearest rivals and only realistic challengers for the title, Palmeiras. So let's take a look now at what is coming up on the next episode. And I am going to bring you both legs of our Copa Libertadores quarter-final. Our opponents will be Club de Gimnasia Esgrima. We have faced them before. We've got previous with them. So we're going to show you both legs of that one. And if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.